Immediately as this is announced, you are going to see a greater interest in the political field. So everyone who is occupying a political office ought to be thinking very carefully that I need to increase my political performance, because believe me, there are many young people out there now who have started to look at entering the political field with higher educational qualifications, higher skills level, higher competencies. You are going to see, as a result of this, an increase, an improvement in the level of entrance coming into the political field. No questions asked. But you're also going to see an improvement, massive improvement, in the existing occupants of the posts, because they have to now step up their game. Competition.
People, don't make them trick you. The reason why enough people don't become MP in Jamaica is not because of the salary. It's because
it's a family affair. It's a family affair.
If you look at the arguments, it carries two outcomes. If he suggests that an increase in salary with the same people will lead to increased performance, then he's suggesting that they were sabotaging the country because of a lack of pay. They were punishing the country because they weren't satisfied with their remuneration. So therefore, he's suggesting that the current crop of leaders within the country were acting under sabotage. And whenever they are satisfied with their salary, that sabotage will be removed. That's the first thing you get from that. The second thing you get from that is, would it not therefore also carry that you cannot get a good education system without properly paid teachers, if you can't get a good leadership without properly paid politicians? And would it also carry that you can't get good policing without properly paid policemen and security forces? And you can't go get good hospital and health care without properly paid nurses and teachers. I mean, nurses and doctors. So on the one hand, if you should carry his argument to all the other sectors of government, it should have cause for higher pays for those sectors of government. And if you're to carry his argument only for the political class, since there is no wholesale change of his cabinet and no wholesale change of his members of parliament, then it suggests that they must have been sabotaging us for the $9 million. He himself must have been purposely underperforming because he was only getting 9 and not 28 million. There should be equity and fairness. That's all I'm saying. So when you have the highest paid prime minister and the highest paid politicians in the Caribbean, then for equity to exist, you have to have the highest paid teachers in the Caribbean. I'm not saying you should have equally paid teachers. No teacher should get the same money as a prime minister. But if you have the highest paid by any measure of objectivity, if your group of politicians who decide who gets paid what is the highest paid in the Caribbean, then your teachers, your doctors, your nurses, your policemen should be the highest paid in the Caribbean. That is not the case. And that cannot be sensible when there's no competition. There's no global competition for Jamaica's prime ministers.
Voting in Jamaica is a matter of picking the less of the two evils. And you know what? We're tired of voting for evil. It's about time we get some good people, some good leaders. Screw that. Based on the state that the country is in, we need exceptional leaders. Yeah, exceptional leaders. That's the only way we're going to move forward and make any form of progress. Because these set of self-serving politicians do not care about us. I mean, look at this massive pay increase the politicians have given themselves. And the justification from the finance minister is it's to attract and retain brilliant young minds. How you going to attract new people if you have so much dinosaurs in office? Where would the new people go? I mean, these people do not want to let go of office until them croak, or they're able to pass it on to some family member. So it turned family business now.
It's a family affair.
Can you imagine public office turn family business? Such a shame. So if you want to make real change, let go of the geriatric gang you have in your cabinet. And then the prime minister talking about now there's going to be real competition, so people are going to have to really do their work and perform well, or else they will be held accountable. Respectfully, sir, You do not know how to hold anybody accountable, especially if by holding people accountable, you mean doing the same thing you did with Ruel Reid, Andrew Wheatley, Floyd Green. If we're going to get radical change, then we need to do some radical things, like getting rid of all these incompetent people. Both parties need to be purged of these greedy people, purged of these unconscionable people, purged of these self-serving people. Most of these people have gotten an opportunity to serve the people and they have done nothing. So why are we going to vote for them again? Yeah, we want some new people. Next election, get rid of all of them on both sides. Get some fresh, young, honest minds. Get people of integrity. We're tired of these people. And stop selling your votes. And if you do sell your votes, at least have some ambition with it, no man. These people stealing millions, and all you demand from them for your vote is one like a $5,000 in a box food. You don't have no ambition. Come on, you can't be lacking incense and ambition. Choose one, right? If you're gonna sell your votes, make them give us some of the millions them. Yeah, at least get some seed money. You can start a business for yourself. Send your kids. Have standards. Have ambition. And as for the opposition, who come out saying that they think this pay increase is so unjust, if you think it's so unjust, then why aren't you refusing it? Why aren't you coming out to denounce it? It's so easy to talk the talk. We need leaders who can walk the walk, who show the people that they're with the people and for the people.
Yeah, but I say this to the people. You see, when you fail for stand for something, you will fall for every freaking thing there is. See, us Jamaicans, we're a set of dunce. I'm not afraid to talk. Yeah, man. You know, there's a reason why I could never be a police, a teacher. Neither could I ever be a nurse, Yeah, man, I tell you the honest truth, man, because right now, not one ticket would issue, not one arrest would I make. Nothing would happen if I was a police officer. Teacher worse, because me don't go class, I'm in a business of a pit them want to do the schoolwork. Nothing I do. Nurse, blood clean, they can't tell me go check vital, go check on the mama. Seems as if when say you have to pay the head for them to do the work. Me no need for do no work because then me I get paid. Clearly you don't need for motivate me. Me no need for do no deliverables. Who you pay make them go do the work? As some look on it. Since you know what revenue from the ticket, is you have ticket, go do it on yourself. Cause as a teacher them not get paid, the soldier them not get paid, the police not get paid, the nurse them not get paid. However, when I go give the commissioner, the deputy commissioner, when I go give the principal, the vice principal, all of them people that me hear about how much I'm getting. Yo, I tell you, so yo, we are such a dunce, Well, if you have black road and protest, we not black road and protest, boy, Yeah, man. And you see the man them, the criminals them are the next set of dunce too, Because when I got the go rob somebody where don't not get paid what the government done a rob already. People are work 9 to 5 where barely I make look 2 ends meet when I go rob them people and take what them little shillings so them have. Put the people them in a depression. When you have these little criminal, them post so yeah, as government. As top people, when I feed them account can scam when I go scam the people them don't not get the money. See, so they not no sense. We don't not no freaking sense, man. Scam the right people, no? Jesus.
Morning, people of Jamaica. Just a little dirty foot country boy, Come for a little reasoning. I wanted to make this go viral because I want it reach the decks of the Prime Minister. I not put my face or nothing in there because I not look no type of fame or nothing in fight. You understand? I just want the Prime Minister to hear this. Mr. Prime Minister, we hear the reasoning where you dropped yesterday about why you choose to give yourself, your wife, your friend them in the parliament and in the cabinet and your friend them on the judiciary at 100, 200, in some cases almost 300% increase. You said that because the thing is that we're not paying politicians enough money to do the job. That's why the job is not getting done. Mr. Prime Minister, I have never in my life felt so disrespected. That is absolute bullshit. That is absolute. That I heard more I using them, but just I try to stay respectful. That is back of the class now on a subject type of reasoning, Mr. Prime Minister. Honestly to God. right? So you tell we so you can do a job, Mr. Prime Minister. You tell us so we can sleep with the door open. You tell us a prosperity. You tell us all kind of things. And you know how much money you don't get paid for do it. And you tell us so you can do it basically for the money where you get paid. Because remember now you run for Prime Minister, you know, and never we tell you to go up there. Right? The people in the cabinet at them run for them position that now we tell them to go do it. So we don't know how much Prime Minister get paid. We don't know how much a cabinet minister get paid. We don't know how much member of parliament get paid. We don't run for the job and promise the people them so we're not gonna do the job. We don't do the job and now we never come and say to the people them the reason why we never do the job is we don't think we were getting paid enough. Are you trying to say to us, Mr. Prime Minister, that we don't know how to do the job, but we just never do it because we never think the money right? Is that what you're trying to say? Or are you trying to tell the people and say that, I go do the job if I get more money? Because I'm not sure we no promise. I'm not sure we no promise. I'm not no idea how to solve some of the biggest problems that in Jamaica. I'm no idea, I'm not sure, so I'm not no idea, but I want more money. Right? I want more money. Right? That is crazy. That is absolutely ludicrous. If you can't do the job for the money where we are paying to do the job, Mr. Prime Minister, respectfully, you and your cabinet leave to the opposition. If you can't do the job for the money where we are paying, because you go like you not oppose, but you not oppose, you not talk. One little statement, you not try to protect everything. You're not opposing to this, you don't want it to. If you can't do the job for the money where we are paying to do the job, you leave. Retire from politics. Both on both sides, opposition and who in power now. We don't leave if we can't do the job for the money we are paying to do it. Because we are not idiot, we so not do it. Mr. Prime Minister, you delayed the election for 2 years. The first year you delayed the election and you giving yourself a raise. The second year you delayed the election and you giving yourself another raise again. Right? Why not delay the election? Why not do all of this? Because on see, on afraid. On afraid of the people them now go vote on the back in the power. So what I do is I give myself a retirement fund before the people them say them tired down. We see what I do, Wanna delay the election and wanna have what, maybe 1 more year left in a power, possibly, if we not get revoted. And wanna do wanna on this big push for change the constitution, amend the constitution of Jamaica. Why? What is it? What is it that we really need to fix before we come out of power? We wanna try, we wanna need to protect on ourselves, we wanna change the constitution, put things in there to protect on ourselves. So when we come out with soon no corruption, we can't, we wanna try for do. Because there's no urgency to the need to amend the constitution of Jamaica. Because we can pass new laws and put them into place, but we don't want to amend the constitution so bad. Why? We want to stay in a power to amend the constitution. We want to stay in a power to go yourself a raise. Mr. Prime Minister, we are not idiot, man. Stop taking with the idiot, no man. Just because we said dons and we sing about dons and them thing, and nobody feel with dons for true. Your statement is a big disrespect to the people of Jamaica, and you need to come out as Prime Minister and apologize for that statement. Right? And let me answer another question. Why are all these big decisions being done without the input of the Jamaican people? Why did the pay for the judiciary raise that much and the Jamaican people never get an input on that? And we are paid, And we are on the boss, nobody think we don't know, so we are on an employer, And we employees. Only for demand more money. Only they on probation, Because once you're in a parliament, once you're in a politics, you're on probation. You are not guaranteed a seat or nothing. The people and keep you in there if you're good enough and if you do the work. So only they on probation and demand so we pay on more money. We not do nothing for justify keeping the job at all. Nothing. Right? We not treat we like so we not in a sense of the whole of we are freaking needed in this country. Mr. Prime Minister, come out and apologize to the people. Because that's a big disrespect and an insult to the intelligence of the Jamaican people.